이제 마지막 발표는요, AI입니다. 블록체인에서 AI. 글로벌 오퍼레이션스 매니저 Cortex 랩의 오스칼 웨디 님께서 이번 발표 준비해 주셨고요. Cortex AI on Blockchain이라는 주제로 마지막 강연해 주시겠습니다. 마지막 발표자니까요. 여러분 큰 박수로 맞이해 주시기 바랍니다.
Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Oscar from Cortex, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the event so far. AI is actually all around us already. So here's a small story that happened to me. Like the other day, my colleague and I, we were trying to get a taxi, so we took our Uber app, and we tried to grab a cab. And she was a new user for Uber app, and I've been using Uber for a long time. And guess what? Her taxi fare is much lower than my fare. And this is what AI can do. They can manipulate and modify the AI to monetize their need and maximize their profit. And we are about to change that. So Cortex aims to provide an AI platform to integrate the AI models onto the blockchain. And the developers can upload their AI models onto our chain to be integrated into the smart contract. And the apps and smart contract developers can use these AI models into their smart contract and make it actually enhance and more capability applications. So there are two problems we're going to solve. The first one, the AI models are controlled by the big companies like Google or Facebook. They have all the data and AI models. We believe that the users should be able to have their hands on their data and models. And by doing so, we will provide an AI platform for everyone to upload their models onto our chain and open source the AI models. And in order to do so, there needs to be a blockchain infrastructure to support the AI algorithm. So we will rebuild the blockchain and the infrastructure to run on top of GPU and FPGA instead of CPU, so it has enough computational power, and it will be more efficient to run the to run the AI models. So there are 5 core technologies in Cortex. The first one, AI smart contract and the app. The current smart contract is actually really smart. It's just a simple digital contract with conditional statement. And we believe by integrating the AI into the smart contract, there will be more possibilities for a smart contract. And the second one, the AI inference consensus. So currently, if you want to run AI on the blockchain, you need to do it off-chain. But with Cortex, you can do everything on the blockchain. You can make the AI inference on the blockchain and return the results into a smart contract and reach consensus. So what do you mean by AI inference? The AI inference is the process of providing a data or input to the AI model and come out with the output. This process is called AI inference, and we'll put this onto the blockchain. So the third one, the decentralized AI platform. So we will provide a platform for all the developers or everyone to upload their trained model onto our blockchain and to be run on the blockchain. And to do so, we will have a Cortex virtual machine, which will support the AI execution. And also, our virtual machine will be backward compatible with Ethereum smart contract. So the developers can migrate their smart contract from the EVM, the Ethereum virtual machine, onto our virtual machine and integrate the AI function. And lastly, the Cortex MRT, which allows the AI developers to run their AI models on our chain. Because AI models, they're actually trained by different frameworks, and these frameworks, they can't work they cannot work. If you train on the TensorFlow, you cannot run it on PyTorch. So what we're doing is the models trained by different frameworks can all run on the Cortex blockchain. So in order to have this blockchain work, we have an ecosystem which we reward the AI model providers. So how it works is that when the AI model gets used in a smart contract and a smart contract gets executed, the AI model provider will get paid by our native token, CTXC. So by doing so, the AI model providers will work on making better and better AI for the DApp developers, because so then they can get paid. And the DApp developers will have better and better models as well to use within their smart contract. So we believe this is the future of the AI development. AI and blockchain, they work very good together, and it has a multi-trillion-dollar market. And here is a video of our Cortex introduction. So please enjoy the video.
Blockchain started with Bitcoin, a decentralized digital currency based on distributed ledger technology. Then entered Ethereum, which allowed developers to write programs, smart contracts, on top of what Bitcoin blockchain provides. Now, meet Cortex, the future of blockchain technology. Cortex adds artificial intelligence to traditional smart contracts, making them truly smart. How does Cortex do that? On the one hand, Cortex takes an AI model trained by AI developers and stores it on the storage layer of the Cortex blockchain. On the other hand, the design of the Cortex virtual machine gives the CPU's job to the GPU or the FPGA, making it AI ready. dApp developers can then access and execute these AI models by paying CTXC, the Cortex native token. Let's say Johnny has trained an AI model for facial recognition. He submits it to the Cortex storage layer. Meanwhile, Amy, who is writing a decentralized payment app, can use this model in her app to verify users, and she pays Johnny in CTXC each time the model is used. Such an infrastructure will rebuild the AI on blockchain ecosystem in a big way. dApp developers pay and sustain AI developers, while AI developers are incentivized to provide more quality AI models to dApp developers, creating an ecosystem that leads to the evolution of better and better AI models. Good AI models will no longer be monopolized by big corporations, but are distributed on the Cortex blockchain. To illustrate the difference between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cortex, imagine that you are the owner of a grocery store. With Bitcoin, you have to manually check if the right amount of payment has arrived. With Ethereum, you can bind all your goods to smart contracts. When goods are taken out of your store, you can be assured that you will be properly paid. With Cortex, you don't even have to be at the store. The AI models enabled by Cortex would recognize every item in the basket and even the customer's face, providing a checkout-free shopping experience for both the owner and the customer. This is just the tip of the iceberg, one of the many AI-powered decentralized applications that will be implemented on Cortex to transform our lives for the better. The only limit to what can be achieved with Cortex is your imagination.
Right, so the video you just saw is on YouTube with Korean subtitle. So if you guys want to search it on YouTube, you can just type Cortex in 3 minutes, and you can find a video. So our roadmap. We finished our funding back in March, and we didn't do ICO or public sale. We only had one round of private placement, which we reached our hard cap. And we have already been listed on multiple exchanges already, with Bithumb as our latest addition. We got listed on Bithumb last week, I believe. And currently, we are just a month away from our testnet for mining. And next year, Q1, we will be ready for the testnet for smart AI contract, following in Q2 with our main chain to be launched. So our team is built with experts, and experts from the top universities like Tsinghua, Columbia, and Harvard. And also, we have talents, AI talents, from all over the world who rank top 1 in KDD Cup, Google, Kaggle, and all kinds of AI competition. We are led by Bitman and FBG in investing, with around 30 investors, and they all got the same distribution of 1 Ether to 1,500 CDXC. And these investors all invest only in private placement round. So thank you so much for your time. If you guys have any questions or you want to learn more about us, please come talk to us. We have a booth at the expo area, and hope you guys enjoy your evening. Thank you.